morning. It's Friday. I don't know what the fuck you are. It could be Saturday. You never know. The world is our oyster. The world is a stage. Welcome to Studio World. This is my part of the world. How's the world in your part? Huh? Just wondered. Let me know in the comments. I'm here. What's going on? It's Friday. We woke up. We got some energy. And yeah, everything is free today. It's free for all Friday. Feel free to come in and, troll if you want. Whatever. Get a rise up. Do something. I picked doing this. That's how I'm going to start my day. I'm going to jump into Clapper. We're going to see what's up with Kim. Let's see what's going on over there. Gotta fix the date right here. We'll get it going on. Now, let's go. Turn on the little music.
Come on, get on my double Dutch bus.
Always a good day over here on a Friday. Woo! Let's get it going on. I'm going to jump up in here with the news screen.
Missy in the house. Good morning, Missy. It's good to see you, lady. Good morning.
Let me fix the webcam.
Julian, did I say that right? Good morning. Hey, the print is like this big. I'm doing my best, so I'm just going to wish you a good morning for sure.
The double Dutch buzz. Gotta love it. Oh, I got my coffee percolating. Oh, I left my coffee out there today.
They're going to kill us over on Rumble for playing that, I'm sure.
Oh, that's YouTube. YouTube. YouTube the screw tube. They always mess with our freaking copyright BSing. I gotta go get my cup. I gotta fill up my cup, y'all. I came in here without a coffee. How dare I? Let me swip.
Come on in here, lady. Let's get started early. Come on.
Let's start it early. Let's start it early, girl. I've been up.
Me too. Actually, I got up this morning at about 4:30. I don't know why. I just got up and I was tossing and turning. I thought I'll just get up, and I get up and it's 4:30.
Yeah, I know. I did the same thing. I was like, let me go pee, and I laid in the bed. I was like, yeah. And then I had my tea because I've been doing the flu bomb daily, and I feel better. And a couple of days I didn't do it. I felt like a little relapse. So I'm like, you know what? This is my new morning regimen. And so now the coffee's percolating. I just realized I came in here with no coffee in my hand.
That's it, Missy, the donut shop coffee. And listen, while I can't hand you a donut, I would certainly just bring you the conversation and a great group of people. So yeah, it's our virtual coffee shop.
Yeah, I can't stand YouTube, Kim. They're always copywriting with the music thing. That's why it's like annoying as... Rumble don't care. Rumble does not care. You could do whatever you want on Rumble.
Yeah, they haven't seemed to bomb me anything over there yet. So I've been trying to be respectful, of the time.
I know, you got to just watch it. Keep it like 20 seconds and lower, turn it. It's annoying. You can't just let it play.
I know. It's hard. It's hard to be a big deal.
But there's a lot of things that annoy me. But today is Free for All Friday, so I'm trying to keep it positive. But everything is free in America today, except for Americans, and except for those who legally migrate.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Everything is free.
Yeah.
Except for those people who call themselves, hardcore, born here, true-blooded American. Everybody else gets free.
I know. It's crazy. I feel like taking a trip down to the border a couple of times. You want to go with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I can make $8,000 a month. I think one guy's got 2,004 debit cards a month. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's just banging them in, raking them up. Yeah, why not? It's our tax dollars.
I can do it. I'll do my hair black.
Yeah, telling you.
Because I know if I went through blonde, they'd poop.
Tell you. I'm going to get me a flannel t-shirt. I'm going to button it up here at the collar with a white beater underneath. Let the bottom buttons fly open. Yeah, I'm going to represent like late 80s, 90s Cali. Hey!
Elvira, good morning, Jen. Jen is in the house.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yes.
Good to see everybody. Cindy, I'll go with you guys. I know how they work.
I know, right? We got to start gaming the system. But that's why I noticed that Republicans are playing the same dirty trick. Not dirty tricks, but they're playing the same, this is the game, then. Can't hate the play, got to hate the game. So the only way to beat them is to beat them at their own game.
Exactly. Well, we're seeing a lot of things. What about Nikki Haley coming out and saying, we should pardon a convicted Trump, and that'll bring healing across the country.
Listen, Nikki's days are numbered, just like Ron. I'm sitting by the river, Kim. I know you are too. You're just waiting for their fat asses to float by. Hey, good morning, Keto. Yeah, I'm serious. I'm waiting for them all to go, not even swimming, floating, like, dead fish. Float.
Did you see? I hate to jump in it too quick because I know we got a few people coming. But did you see Tucker Carlson's interview?
There was a couple on Twitter. He did one about the fuck he was talking about Epstein. Did you see the one? Yeah. I think Laura the Learner shared that one. Yeah. Good share.
Y'all,
great
share. And you know what? This is like one of her biggest donors. I got you, Nikki. Got you.
Yep. Total tide link. But I already told you about the warrant she issued to the woman Neely Blanchard. The out-of-state warrant she had to arrest her. And Neely's an innocent woman. She's in prison being freaking raped and God knows tortured and all kinds of other stuff. But, we're not, trying to go there today. But, yeah. It's crazy. Nikki Haley corrupt as long. Yo, you see the memes where they say, but they did the Hillary thing with the Haley, with the H, with the Hillary logo from, remember the arrow in the middle of her H? There's so many memes out there on Twitter. I got to get on Twitter and look up the Tucker thing just to show people because that was a pretty, direct, here, no connection.
Listen, the way that Tucker has investigated now Nikki's main people, her biggest donors. Listen, these people were connected to Epstein.
Yep.
They were. God almighty, y'all.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to share this screen. Oh,
there's a whole lot more to it. Let me pull it up real quick.
Yeah, it's really in depth. You got quotes on here. You got to love it. Yeah, we got it.
YouTube, go away.
Even Donald Trump is out there saying, yo, Democrats are registered as Republican just to vote for Nikki Haley. So that's showing people what a fraud and how they finagle and they just change their registration at a whim.
Yep. Hoopa, good morning.
I was registered independent from DMV 16. Well, I couldn't vote, but 18. You know what I'm saying? In Florida. I registered independent. I was like, yeah, I'm going to watch these people. I'm going to pay attention. I'll see who I don't care if they're whatever. Lo and behold, I didn't change my registration until 2016 for Trump. Because I was like, fuck it. He's running under Republican. I didn't know if he was running Democrat, Republican, whatever. He said it. So I was waiting. So he went red. I went red. Now all these losers, they're going to start, every freaking election, they want to just change their registration. There should be a crime against that, I'm saying. How many of us really have changed their registrations? If you do it twice, okay, but that's years apart and you're pretty much in, where you stay.
I think I do want to go change mine. I've never changed it, but I think I want to go change it to independent because I've been running on the Republican,
you see, you've been forever and ever and a day, amen. Yep. But see, this is the point. Now, if you start switching, right, when you go to do your primary, in Georgia, you got to be registered to vote for your primary because some states, that's how they play the game.
Yeah, sure do.
Yeah, so see if you want to vote in the primary when it's coming up to, then you got to switch and do a thing. It's annoying. Why can't it just be fucking simple? Keep it simple, stupids.
Keep it simple, stupid. That's what I say. Good morning, Willie. It's good to see you. There's Willie, one of our Georgia boys in the house. I believe that's him.
One-Arm Willie. I knew a guy named One-Arm Willie in Key West. No joke. From the shoulder.
Yeah, I think this is One-Arm Willie over here in Georgia. I know I've seen him out there on Clapper a few times.
Cool.
Good morning to you. Influential is in the house too. Yeah, so listen, I wanted to hit on that the interview with Tucker.
Sarah Huckabee,
Um,
Kirsty Noem,
yeah, I want to throw that out too. Y'all can
or
throw
Lee
out
Zeldin.
all those
And I'm
all
not
those
even,
you
I was
think.
thinking Ben Carson, but I don't even know now because, like, I hear so much
Well,
stuff.
well, you know what? Ben Carson, I do believe should be in the administration, and he was good
Yes.
under HUD. And I think
Yes.
he would be good walking right
Yo,
back
Ben
into that
Carson's the
thing.
designated survivor.
Yeah, you're fired. You're fired. I would love to see him, in his very soft and delicate voice, walk in first day over there at HUD and say, all y'all get.
Goodbye.
You
Yellowstone
have
him.
to say, a blanket get.
Yellowstone him.
Hey, Kim, hey, one-eyed Willie, Kim, I never legally voted before. Well, you can, I'd love to vote Trump. Willie, please find
Register.
your
What's wrong with you, boy?
find your supervisor of elections office near you in your county, or go down to the motor vehicle office if you
I
have.
like that.
But you can very easily go down and register to vote. I would love to encourage you to do it. If I lived closer, I would come get you and say, "Come on, Willie, let's go for a ride."
I
I'll
love
get
the
you there.
caucus system. Like Catania said, open elections, no parties, kind of radical. Let's discuss this, right? Yeah, no shit. We should have, but we need things. We need voter ID. We need first same day elections and in person voting.
That's right.
We need those. If we had that trifecta, just like me with the marijuana, New York, New Jersey, and federal, because it's got to cover everything.
Well, you know what? Even, and I think it's fair. We do have to give some credit to those people who can't make it in person. Now, I realize, because there are those that legitimately just can't get there. So there's a place for those. But I would say that if you have to be an absentee voter, that we all know the date is November 3rd.
Yeah.
So you have plenty of time to get your vote in by, let's say, November 1st.
Yeah.
Because all absentee ballots must be received by, that's my rule, November 1st. So there's ample time to count everything so that those
So it's tallied on the election day. Done.
Tallies can be ready
Yep.
by election day.
Yep.
Exactly. Well, hey, when Willie says I'm a convicted felon, I know I need to seek my civil rights back. God, Willie, you sure could. Good morning.
Yeah, a lot of states change that, Willie. You just got to look, Georgia, you got to look into the state laws and make sure. And then you go and register and have no problem with your licensing. They shouldn't say or deny you anything.
Yeah, isn't it true, though, if you can go get yourself arrested and you got an arrest, receipt, you should be able to just get right into our country. So maybe you could just bounce on down.
Right?
Just saying. Hey, Blonde, good morning. Carlson, Candace, Vivek, the new energy. Heck yeah, you got it. Hey, Jen, you can register online in some states. There you go. See, and I don't know that. Tammy, we've missed you too, girl. There she is from the foothills of North Carolina. How are you doing, lady? I know you've been battling some health issues. Certainly, you've been on my prayer list ongoing, girl. I'm hoping you're okay.
What? No way. Trump made remarks on Fox talking about his VP pick. Tammy thinks it might be Tucker.
Well, he made those comments when he had the town hall. When they gave him the time for the town hall, and he was sitting there talking to the two nuts. There. But yeah, they were trying real hard to pull it out of him because he said, I know who my pick will be. Oh, who is it? Who?
Yeah, they always gotta.
Yeah, and he was just dangling the carrot in front of him, making him act the fool. But
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I can't even. He's not even comes into my realm. You know what I mean? When I think that. But hey, I'll sit here and be surprised on the day.
Well, you know what? I know who I'm voting for. That's all I could say.
Exactly. Listen to me. Whoever the man puts there is probably I'm not going to have an issue with. If I have an issue, I'm going to have a major issue. Meltdown issue. Like dead ass. But there's only one person that he could put in that spot that would blow my fucking skin.
Okay. Would that be Nikki?
No, definitely not Nikki. That's she's irrelevant. Nikki's irrelevant. Ron DeSantis, I've been telling y'all, is irrelevant.
Don't make me guess, Des.
How do you keep an idiot in suspense? All right, is it time for the national calendar, everybody? Let's get. You feel the love?
Love you.
No, Kennedy. No. Oh, speaking of Kennedy.
Keep me in suspense.
Keto just said Kennedy, Robert Kennedy Jr. Listen to this. Cheryl Hines, the wifey, right, who we all know is like a Hollywood do. She put it out there about the Secret Service. I think now he's getting Secret Service.
He is?
Because of the wifey. Because Cheryl Hines done complained to her Democratic buddies.
Well, my question, and I was going to throw it out yesterday. I mean, and good that he should have security. Heck yeah, he should have some security.
I know. I was like, yo, but it took for the. Wow, that's crazy.
I'm surprised he can't afford his own. But
he was paying. That's the deal. But see, he's a presidential candidate, and he applied for Secret Service detail, which all presidential candidates are usually. Yo, okay, this guy might run our country. Let's start protecting his ass. And not considering the fact of his uncle and his father, that's just another, like, every 9 out of 10 Americans would be like, yeah, he should, why doesn't he get it? Like, what do you mean he's not getting it?
Yeah.
Like, if you have this conversation with any normal person at a gas station, they're going to be like, what? He doesn't, what? What? I thought he always had it. Blah, 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 blah. That's the sin.
Listen, I just feel like at this point now, what's the other gentleman's name that made the real funny Sasquatch
The video?
promotional
Oh
campaign
my
video?
God, that was great.
What's his name?
Where's Joe Biden?
Well, yeah, if anybody could see him, it's harder than finding a Sasquatch. But the interesting thing is, does he have a service, a security detail? Does he?
Probably.
And Carol's asking. Carol says, "Hey, do you guys think there's going to be an election?"
It's up in the air, dude. Right now, everything is status quo. So, to the normal whatever, all of us out here in the world, people, it looks as if, because...
They're better F&B. They're better F&B in election.
If there isn't, then we know the deep state's doing that last-ditch, real deep play to do some kind of catastrophe, false flag, whatever they call them things.
And you know what? I think the American people should just show the hell up. Anyway,
I will absolutely, and I'm not going to do early, and I'm not mailing in any of these absentees in my name, because then I feel like I'm going to commit, like, election fraud. I'm going to send in my absentee ballot, and I'm going to go vote in person on the day. No, yeah. I'm not doing that.
Tammy says this. Tammy says this. Hey, if Trump picks Fox as his VP, if Trump picks Tucker as his VP, then Fox has to say his name.
Yeah, every time someone says Tucker, Fox breaks for a commercial. Fact.
You know what? And that's why I won't watch those effers. I just won't. I won't watch them. You talk about playing little, schoolyard games.
I know they still keep pushing the sneak in the big mic. They keep pushing the sneak in the big mic.
Yeah, I keep seeing more of that.
Big mic. And when she runs, if she don't run as a transsexual, the tranny crowd is gonna go ape shit. And I'm here for it, y'all. And I'm here for it.
I thought they've kind of gone ape shit over that already now.
No, they still think she's a woman.
Well, she's not, because I saw the swinging sausage. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm telling you. That sausage hang low, too. Now we know why Obama been on it.
Oh, but we digress. Y'all sorry.
Big Mike!
That's so bad, y'all.
Sorry.
Good morning.
Yeah, Big Mike swings low. Big Mike swings low.
If your junk swings slow, if it follows you.
Please. Oh my God.
Oh, Tanya.
Hurry, get away so your husband can't hear us.
I know. Well, no, he's still upstairs. Thank God for that. Anyway, the the Secret Service detail. Yes. All candidates are assigned that. I think once they get to a certain polling number, but it's only like 2 or 3%. Like they went through the whole. Like I guess Obama, when he was a candidate, he only had. It was at the very. Oh, it was early on. I think it was what it was for like all this period of time. Yeah, it's been an anomaly, to say the least, that Kennedy doesn't have it because holy crap, his name. I think that what they said is that yes, he could pay for it, and that was one of the reasons why O'Biden is denying it, or was, because they were trying to bankrupt him. That was one of their nasty, dastardly tactics. But also think about how rotten that is. Think about how rotten that is. You got a man.
I've thought that from the beginning. I've thought how rotten that is.
Father and uncle, whose name is Kennedy, running. Yes. Right.
I mean, that should have been.
That's why I said every American that catches wind of that is like, what?
Yeah. Wait. What?
What?
Why wouldn't you?
Denied.
And they're like, what do you mean? But I've talked to people, and they were like, I thought he's always had it. I'm not kidding. When the most Americans out there think that Robert Kennedy Jr. has had Secret Service, that's why this is such a big story that I caught from the beginning.
It is, and I'm glad it got out there because people have been yelling and screaming about it and hasn't really gotten any traction for a while.
Yep.
So yeah.
We have to remember when we say hasn't gotten any traction. If that just means it hasn't made it to all the democratically owned mainstream media outlets, that's okay. Because remember what we said? We're getting our message out horizontally, not necessarily vertically up there to the mainstream, right? Remember we talked about that? We're getting it out far and wide, so it's getting traction, and a lot of people are pissed off, and it might be that's why they finally said, okay, we'll give you a little
grassroots. That's the way.
Yeah.
It brings me back to what we were talking about before about the elections. Ranked choice voting. How many of you guys know what that is, how it works? It sounds a little confusing when it's explained.
That's when the uppers win and they got to divide the lower votes, like something to that.
It basically avoids the spoilers so that if you do want an independent candidate and you're not dealing with just two parties, it opens the playing field more. So you could get people that are popular in there, even if they're not associated with a party. So.
Well, I'm just giggling. I'm listening to you, Tanya, but our girl Lori, she always jumps in. She always jumps in and, kind of
throws that grenade.
And boom, just throws it all in there. She says, tell Kennedy to have his boy, Rob Reiner, and his people protect him. Right? Listen,
he's all persona.
I go on Rob Reiner's X every single day, and I say, Rob, you still here? ?
Get out. Do you troll him like that? That's hysterical.
Every day. Rob,
wow.
You still here?
Wow.
Michael Stivic. My husband's like, Michael Stivic. Meathead.
Meathead. Yeah. He's always. Listen, I'll always see him as a meathead. He'll always be a meathead, and he continues to prove he's nothing but a meathead.
He was typecast before typecast was a thing. Yeah, Rob, calling you out, bro. You were typecast before typecast was a thing. What's going on, bro? Those brains said they're dead.
Those were the days. Those were the days. Yo, man, I tell you, it's been crazy. I've been, I was trying. Like I said, I got up really early this morning, so I was trying to drink from the news fire hydrant, and the thing that really just jumped right out there at me, just front and center, was how Nikki Haley has put out there in voice that, hey, we need to pardon a convicted Trump to bring healing across the land.
Yeah, no, see, that's with the whole Vivek. Vote for Vivek, save Trump. Where are these idiots getting this stupid? Because people believe this. That's what
they're all
irritates me.
They're all bandwagoning. They're all hitching their wagon to Trump.
But they just want to attach a name and like, I'll be his savior. Yeah. But you're not his savior. Homeboy gonna save himself, just like all of us. Whoa, for real.
Nimrata. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Frank. I'm going to shift gears. I'm going to call her the Nimrod.
Yeah, we just call her by her birth name for real, because it's very suiting. Now that I found out, like, serious, like, she's the girl version of Nimrod, and I'm done.
Yeah, I call her Nimrod for short, so I think everybody is too, and that's what made it so fun. And who was it that just said? Was that you, Tammy, saying, "Hey, you think? Hey, Tori, thank you, Frank.
Yeah.
Thank you." Is it really? Do you really think, y'all, that Vivek is really just kind of trying to claw his way into a VP consideration? Do you think that?
He's trying any which way he can. Like, honestly, if Donald Trump was to pull a Harvey Weinstein and casting couch his ass, Vivek would have dropped and rolled a long time ago. Long time ago. You heard it here first, ladies and gents. And, for my furry friends, did you hear about the news about the furries in Oklahoma?
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
No.
Anyone who identifies themselves as a furry in Oklahoma, when they go to school, right, and they dress like whatever, if their parents don't come and address the issue, they're going to call animal control.
There it is.
I'm worried,
There
yo.
it
We
is.
got Sylvia here. You know, I don't know where he is.
sorry,
Somewhere in the
Sylvia.
world.
Yeah,
Sorry,
But I think he's out of
Sorry,
school.
Soviet.
I think he's an adult.
But you know what? I think that's a great approach myself. I absolutely think that's a
I
great
heard that
approach.
shit. I laughed
because-
out loud this morning like I woke up Amelia.
Listen, I think it is absolutely a great approach because they're wanting to gaslight
Ishtar.
us.
Ooh, yeah,
into
Ronan, you know your
calling
stuff.
them students. They're not students.
Mhm.
They're messed up, y'all.
Oh, it was funny shit. Funny shit.
Well,
Yeah,
listen, that brings me to a topic I just wanted to bring up since you've talked about the furries and, whatever's going on in that mental head. But did you hear about Illinois? So the state of Illinois has just, I guess they've just either enacted or it's getting ready to start this next school year, is their Health and Human Services, I think, in the educational department. They are going to make 2 million students go from ages from 7th grade to 12th grade. They're going to have all of them go through a mental health assessment.
What? That's a lot
Y'all
of
heard
grades
that?
to skip for a mental health assessment. But I do talk to some precocious 8-year-olds.
But listen,
I'm just
7
saying.
through 12. Listen,
That's
7
gonna-
through 12. That's when we're all.
I know.
Yeah,
Oh,
they don't have
at
it.
that
Yeah, they're
point.
all. It's. I'm thinking, how accurate is that going to be? That's gonna be
That's
a
just
dragnet.
gonna push. You know what it's gonna do? I know exactly what it's gonna do. It's gonna clean up the school pools because all these kids that got dumbed down, they're just gonna push them through to society. That's what it's gonna do. And I just decoded that right here, right now, because I ain't playing with kids. And you playing with kids,
Also-
you piss me off.
Also, as somebody who has had a child who's gone through the 504, all that, that's what's going to end up happening. They're all going to have. We need increased funding. There's going to be more increased funding. There's going to be more administrative red tape.
Yes.
There's going to be more tax money coming out and into the school system just to feed the beast. That's what's going to end up
Listen,
happening.
Let me tell you, and
And then
you know,
we're going to gut schools. That was.
Yeah, they're
But
gonna push
who-
them right through.
who-
Oh, we
who-
can't have them being left back trying to catch them up. No. Just get them out of here.
no, think about this. We know the state of Illinois is broke, right? They're freaking broke. So who do you think's paying for this? Who stands to gain the most? And who's probably doing the tippy toe dance today?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Big pharma.
Yeah.
Big farmers, man. Please.
Listen, y'all, this is huge because, well, listen, I just have to believe anything that the state of Illinois does, everybody else do the opposite.
100%. 100%.
Right?
100%.
I'm telling you. So
Yeah, so this is going to be how many prescriptions will be written as a result of this, right? Think about it. You're right. You're 100%
listen.
right on.
I'm going to guess.
Yeah, they're going to
2
push it into
million.
society. And like Kimmy said, the therapists in the school, these counselors, all they do is tell the kids that they have problems. They put the seed. They don't help because that's the root of the problem. The Board of Ed people. Jesse Sabota been on it for a long time with the Board of Ed doing things to kids and moving them and doing this and kidnapping them. And then, serious.
Y'all, it's a big deal. So if you haven't seen it, I'm glad I could bring it to your attention. But
Oh, I didn't hear
they
about
are
that.
going to, listen, they're going to be mandating it. That's the other thing. It's going to be mandated that these 2 million students are going to have these wellness checks. And apparently, yeah, it's going to go into effect in the fall. And apparently it's called Illinois House Bill 4343 will require, listen, and this gets even better, will require yearly mental health screenings.
Yeah.
For 2 million students.
Yeah, see? That's a recidivism. They want, you know how they do with the recidivism with the criminals? They want mental health patients.
No, yeah, Jen just said the ADHD drugs mess with their brains. The ADHD drugs are meth. Okay, let's just be honest. They're creating addicts, and what they're doing is it's screwing with their brain chemistry, and then they absolutely do not know how to handle anything without the drugs. So they're turning them into it's sick. And I've been watching that happen. I mean, we all have been watching that happen for a long time. But if you've had a kid in the system, all that.
That's for Tanya.
Yeah,
it's the truth. She told us
I'm
that.
like, thank God, we're out of the school system.
Done with the school tyranny. Well, listen to this. It says in this article, it says, ideally, a screening session will be a 15-minute one-on-one conversation between a trained social worker or counselor and a student. It says trained screeners have more success in finding problems when they can look at body language and cues. It says anxiety and depression are triggers for behavioral problems. Screeners may find a child who is concerned about coming to school. The child may think that other students are looking at him or talking about him, indicating a higher than normal level of anxiety. What the F, y'all? Hell, I felt that the whole way going through school.
Me too. I was just going to say, didn't we all feel like that? What the hell?
I always felt that way. Every single day I got up and I got dressed and I got, oh, what are the other kids going to think? I don't give an F.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we all feel it to an extent, but when they can say that the screening session will consist of 15 minutes face-to-face with a trained social worker, listen, give me an effing break. Let me tell you what the social workers are doing over at the Department of Health and Human Services or Child Services. They don't know jack.
They just pushing them through, Kim. 15 minutes, they can get 4 an hour. 4 an hour. This one said hours and hours. Her daughter went through interviews, testing over years, not just 15 minutes. So you're going to say, oh, we're going to do 4 an hour, diagnose them, push. That's how many in a day? Come on, you know the math.
Because, well, and you know.
It'll be the doorway to a battery of testing, which is all the hours and hours of things, which is also more money. I mean, I calculated when my kid went through school, the entire amount of time that he'd gone through the special programs. I think it was $250,000 is what it ended up costing the taxpayers for him.
Wow.
In all the years. It's probably far more now. And he wasn't even like, he just needed to have a para for a little while and a couple of modifications, nothing major. Basically they needed to let him get up and be a kid is what they needed to do. So we built that in. That was why I did this, because I was like, this kid needs to get up and do stuff.
Well, that is the problem. That is the problem with all the boys in school. They're being dumbed down. They're being restrained. They're being confined to these little chairs for hours on end.
Yeah.
Exert their energy, and the energy creates brain power, and that's the problem. Y'all, come on, y'all, go in with me and let's build a little red school.
And then I bet you some of these twisted therapists, like Ronan said, he goes, they might be crayons, then we have that disorder. Because then if the therapist is planting that seed, then the kid's going to be so confused, they'll walk out of there and they're going to do gender surgeries. That's crazy.
That's what's going to happen.
It's
Jack.
crazy. Hi, bye, Eric. Have a good day.
Bye, honey. Go catch the bus out there.
Yeah. All right, let's hit the national calendar because it goes with today's theme. And I want to get my coffee because I didn't even get my coffee yet.
You didn't even get some Go ahead, hit the national calendar.
I'm
Let's hit it.
slacking, dude. You're going to love it. It's Keto's Day.
Oh, wait. Speaking of keto, she said, can we talk about why everyone is having headaches and ear ringing and eye pain. Yeah, I know. That is part of the spike protein stuff or whatever it is. It's because I've had tinnitus on and off since I've had
I'm still going through it. I got an ENT appointment on the 24th because of it. It's just it's like so loud, and sometimes, bye, sweetie. But sometimes, if it depends, if certain things are running in the house, you know, like if the TV is on a certain decibel or something, it gets piercing, and I have to turn everything off. That's how it's bothering me. So Jen,
Right.
I saw your comment about the headaches, ear ringing, and eye pain. Now it's interesting.
It's probably EMF. That's what you're saying. We had COVID. Yeah. What it really did was it killed some of our nerves, and when your nerves are dead, they fire off like that, and that's what tinnitus is. We have nerve damage. If you've had COVID, you have nerve damage. You know, I've reversed a lot of it. You know, a lot of the numbness and tingling that went. It took literally years.
Yeah. Well, listen, and you're right.
Work.
I wasn't vaxxed, but I was diagnosed with COVID. Even though I didn't go through some wrecking kind of sickness, it was really pretty little. But you know, the little thing that said you got COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So if I did get COVID, I really did get COVID, and with COVID, you know, it shoots off some spike proteins. I mean, I'm not vaxxed.
Yes, Jen. Yes. The hot shooting pains in places. Yes. The shooting pains. That's all nerves. That's all.
Yeah, that's your nerve pain.
Done.
That's nerve pain.
It's
Shooting,
nerve
tingling,
from
numbness. Yep.
From whatever the hell that was. Okay, we should just say that because we don't really know. They say that it's this. They say that it's that. There's different camps saying that it's different things. Just whatever the hell it was.
I know. We're still waiting for the day they admit it was a biological warfare weapon.
Yeah, it came out of a freaking biolab.
I'm still waiting for the day that they say it on the news. Not, oh, the virus. Oh, make sure you get your new disease X vaccine because I got some things to say.
Hey, well, Fauci has said now, he has now said, well, it is highly probable that it escaped from Wuhan.
Yes, we got questions here. Yes, the spike protein can be transmitted to the unvaxxed. Unfortunately, I'm not really 100% sure what is at work. I think there's a pheromonal component, you know, pheromones.
Sex, I know it was transferring. Just saying.
Yeah, I know that, you know.
Yep.
Through sex and spit swab.
Oh, and what about the 5G waves? Ronan over here in Australia said the headaches could be caused from 5G waves. We all feel that energy.
I believe that we have so much EMFs going on now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even 5G aside, like there's just, you know, you're in your house, you've got all these things, electrical stuff going on, even those stupid bulbs, the new bulbs, they all ring. And that's why, like, autistic kids lose their mind in school because of the fluorescent lighting, because the bulb's on.
They can't stand the lights. I know. The lights are bad. They are.
It's awful. And listen, I can tell you, too, like, here in my office, I have a light. It's not a ring light, but it is like a photography light. And
oh my God,
you should focus that somewhere else.
It's so loud.
As soon as I'm done, I got to turn the thing off because it really does. It bothers me. I mean, so anyway, yeah, it's not something.
And you know what else too will contribute to this? Those earbuds.
Yes, I just gave my husband a dressing down this morning about that. He's been walking around with those stupid things. I said,
you know what Amelia calls them?
I don't wear them.
You know what Amelia calls them? Because I will wear, like, occasionally, like, you know, keep one in or whatever. Listen, she calls it, get that little dick out of your ear.
Little tiny one. Hey, y'all, today on the national calendar, speaking of dicks, it's National Popcorn Day.
Yay!
National Popcorn Day. That's all that's on the calendar today. So I want you to get out there and celebrate your popcorn. Make lots of popcorn. Make popcorn balls. You know, y'all ever make the popcorn balls with the candy and the caramel? Man, my grandmother used to make those for us kids. It was so good. Yeah, you make the popcorn and then you melt your caramel and then you kind of, you know, get it all together and then you make balls out of them. They're really yummy. And the kids love
yummy.
Them. That's all that's on the calendar today for that.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Oh, I'm getting a promotion. I'm going from dishwasher to waitress finally.
Wow,
Cash money.
Awesome.
And it's good because it's only 2 days a week, which means I get to do everything else. It's the same 2 days.
Whoa.
It's a little longer on the 2 days, but it's like, 3 times the amount that I was making, which is wonderful. So,
That's awesome.
you know,
And
yeah,
the
so
same
that'll be my,
the
Yep,
same amount of time as working, or less
Yep.
time working.
Yep.
a little more time working.
Yep.
But it's
Okay, little more
okay.
money.
The Wi-Fi
It's
modems,
just
all
Thursday
that
and
shit.
Friday.
Mm.
Yeah, Thursday and Friday, which is great because then I can really like relax and get into my businesses that way because instead of just worrying all the time. So, real happy
Man,
about
I'm
it.
not sure. I'm not sure what this is, and somebody might be just putting garbage in my mouth. I don't know, but it could be for
What?
real. B-Man Trucker, he says, "Hey, use the new bone conduction technology Bluetooth." Anybody heard of that? I'm not sure what that
Oh,
means.
I have heard of that, but I don't
I'm
know
not
if
sure
I
what
would
that
trust that. That's worse,
I'm
I
not-
think.
I'm not really sure
Yeah.
what that means. Anyway, well, here we are, 7:09, or actually 7:13.
That's what he uses because he's a truck driver.
Well, I know those truckers are using all kinds of things for communication,
Yeah.
radio, Bluetooth, whatever's in their truck. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious. Remington said he uses them. I haven't heard of it. I don't understand what it means. What does it mean, actually? What does it mean? We have hollow space in our bones, and it literally uses our own body's vibrations
Vibrations.
instead of
Okay.
EMF. Oh, Jenny, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Oh, so it's
Because
better.
I'm all about.
What do you think,
I-
Tanya?
if-
Tanya, do a dig, Tanya.
I gotta find out. I gotta show you something funny too. You guys keep talking. I got something funny to show you. I gotta see if I can
Well,
find it.
if it's good, I'll switch over.
Yeah, hey, listen, I'm always looking for something newer and better.
Yeah, because I don't use
and
mine all the
come up
time, but
with
sometimes, I need to.
Share away. What's she sharing with us? Well,
I
how
don't
about
know.
this? Okay, so I want to know, has anyone heard officially, is the New Hampshire debate on Tuesday on or off? Has anyone heard? The last I heard, it was done. No empty podiums. Nobody having, conversations with knuckleheads up there. It's off, Lori. Thank you. Okay,
It's not going. Ron DeSantis
off?
even cut
Oh,
all his
God.
ads from New Hampshire. He's not even putting commercials on in New Hampshire. What?
This. I was just gonna show you. My friend Nicole got me this. It doesn't fit in my phone anymore because it only goes but it's got a jack in it.
I had
So
that
it's
for the headphone
yeah,
jack
isn't that
on your
freaking
cell
funny?
phone.
Yeah,
Oh.
so you could talk like this on your cell phone. Yeah, because we've been on that for a long time. You know,
Yeah,
and,
see, I'm getting.
yeah,
Ronan
I
says
was
the
like,
bone thing is no better. It's the same shit.
yeah, it's still an electronic. It's still an electronic.
That's
device
yeah.
in
Any
your head.
electronics is really. Yeah.
I mean, even the headphones are somewhat problematic, but that's but still.
I was thinking about it, how they've been implementing this, putting tech into everything and getting people so dependent on it that, I don't know, I was on Telegram scrolling, and probably one of those Clown World news, but it wasn't Clown World, because they were talking about how they were making robotic sex toys, like lifelike human things. And that whole push is, like, insane to me, first off. Like, seriously.
Well, sadly,
people do. This is my point. Yep.
I was going to say, sadly, when you can stop for just a moment and think of all those people who can't communicate on a level with another person, they just, for whatever reason, it's not firing up there.
Yeah.
So to have a little digital animated,
Listen, and they have the means. These people all have the means to buy said items. You know what I'm saying? They're in the privacy of their whole home. But my whole thing is, whoa.
They created a consumer.
Thank you.
And then
That's right. That's it.
now they're driving products to them. The other thing too with the earbuds, everything getting smaller and smaller, it's just getting you ready for a chip in your head.
Yeah, not happening, Captain. That's my point.
That's coming next.
It's all, that's all the push for the technology. Yeah.
And you know what I heard yesterday about that? And we're going to do the pledge. You know what I heard yesterday about the whole chip thing?
What's that?
If you're listening to any of these tech wizards over there in Davos right now, the latest thing I heard was, see, because they're going to force all this stuff on us, right? There's this chip thing. And because at that point, they can then predict what your thinking, feeling,
Yeah.
what your behavioral.
The earpod. I read an
behavioral-
article about the earpods doing the same thing with your brain waves. It'll tell when
So
you're not
this way-
concentrating, when you get distracted. Whoa.
This way, though, through this system, he says,
Yes,
we won't
Pete.
have to have any more elections because they will be able to determine from your chip what you would be voting or who you would be voting for. Did you hear that? That's been served up right
Yeah,
there.
now. Yeah, now.
Yeah, no, okay. Computer, play the Pledge of Allegiance by Lee Green.
Yeah, Black Mirror, the episode where they could play back their lives and relive things and see. Oh,
One of the reasons I can't watch that stuff.
no. Oh, that
Computer.
hit me to a lot of
Play the
stuff.
Pledge of Allegiance by Lee Greenwood.
A lot.
I'm
They
gonna
even
ask
have.
everybody to be quiet
Yeah.
while the pledge plays.
Yeah, let's do the pledge.
You
You're
know
gonna
who
do
you
this
are.
right here. You gotta load this thing right here, so we don't hear this shit right here. And we do it. Here we go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do-do-do, do-do. I pledge allegiance. Right? All right, so they got the pledge playing. Let's see if we can listen to a little. It finished? Did the song finish? Oh,
I pledge allegiance.
I had a button switched. How's that, Lauren? Let me know if that's better.
Of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hello?
Just doesn't get any better than that. Just doesn't get any better than that. No, today.
I
Is
just love how much it brings me back to childhood all
G's
the
in
time.
the house?
Me too. Me
God
too.
bless
it
the
really
USA
does.
does that. God bless the USA. Lee Greenwood does that.
I love that one too.
Yeah.
We can play that one later too if you want.
We
Yeah,
can do whatever
I
we
always
want.
remember because when I was my very first school, kindergarten class, had a girl that sit next to me. Actually, she ended up being my friend all through elementary school, but she was a Jehovah's Witness. So I never understood when we got up, and did our thing, and she just sat there. And it's hard to believe, that a 5-year-old would know. She just said, "No, we don't do that. I can't do that." It's like, okay, all right, okay. Hey, Sunny Peach, good morning. Scipio girl is over there too. Good morning. It's good to see y'all. Sorry, I'm just opening up the chat a little late. I know, sometimes better late than never, right? Well, good morning. In this case, right? Today we got lots of things going on.
I
Jenny
like
Crawford,
this. I pledge allegiance to humanity, no matter where they live, freedom for all, and justice for the wankers at Davos.
Oh my gosh.
Comment of the day. Love it. From down under.
Y'all, I'm still just happy that what's his name, Milei over there, Argentinian president. I mean, he got right up there and he said, "The West is in trouble, folks. The West is in trouble. We don't need to give in to this socialism garbage or anything that even points to doing it." I mean, he was all over it this morning. I mean, yesterday, day before.
I still think he's a plant. I think he's just there for, again, it's a pressure release. It's all what we're thinking. He's saying it. And then I still think anytime you got anybody that's got that much media attention on them, that's intentional. That's just, again, because I just don't, he doesn't make, I don't really like have a particular feeling about him. So I'm looking like very objectively at him. And he's like Vivek. He'll say things that we all like to hear, but who knows what's really going on behind the guy, That's, and it's nice and it's fun and it's entertaining and it makes you feel good. And yeah, I'm not saying he's necessarily a bad dude. Who knows? But that's all.
Hey,
That's just my 2 cents.
Donna, good morning.
Now I gotta go.
Have a good day. And congratulations on your promotion. Congratulations.
Yeah, I know. It's just a little thing, but it's going to make a big difference. And I'm pretty happy about it. And, we got a couple weeks. Oh, we got to say a prayer for my boss, too, because he's going. We got 2 weeks off because he's got to go in for heart surgery. So say a prayer for Fran. He's a wonderful man. Yeah.
I thought his name was Joe or Jack.
No, Joe's my dad.
Yeah.
Oh, who's Jack? Who is the gentleman that you worked with?
Jack was the guy I worked with. He was the other dishwasher. No, he's still there. Yeah. Well, I won't be working with him when we come back from the break. I don't know. We'll see how long it takes for everything to catch up. But
well, I've got Fran on the prayer list. Thank you, Realtor Girl. Put him on your list too. God bless Fran.
Yeah, he's such a wonderful man. So, all right, I'll be listening. I gotta do my dishes.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you. Man, y'all, there she is, our Tanya girl. She's
What?
our Connecticut connection. Man, we appreciate you being here, Tanya. Hey, Missy says, I know, but really interesting story though. What she's talking about? The whole Fanny and her boyfriend.
Yeah, you got to share that story, the IMDb page, something, so I could check that out.
Are you talking to me?
Missy. She said she watched a documentary on a true story.
We need to see it.
Yeah.
Man, I'm getting back over here.
Yeah, this is absolutely going to throw that case out. That's the crux for her, the boomerang that's going to hit her in the face, But Fannie Willis, they're all getting there. They're all case. That's why when they say, "Oh, you got to vote for me. I'm going to pardon Trump when he gets convicted," or convicted Trump, I'm going to pardon. First off, like someone else said, he hasn't been convicted. Slow your roll, bro. Slow your roll.
Yeah,
You're just showing me who you really are.
Nimrata.
Yeah, go away.
Yeah, Nimrata. She's the one that came out and said, "Hey, a pardon of a convicted Trump would be healing to the country."
Oh,
like,
Cocaine
girl,
Bear. You watched
girl,
that? That was on Netflix. I didn't watch that.
Man, the Cocaine Bear movie is what me and Missy were talking about. I don't even know what that is. Is that the thing where the pilots were flying, down,
I think so.
down in Central America and flying back and bringing the cocaine, and then they had so much money they were putting it in garbage bags and burying it because it was a true story. Is that the one? Because I did see that. That was funny as heck, actually.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what it was. That's a funny movie. It was funny. They had so much freaking money, and they still live like garbage people out in the trailer park. And nothing against trailers, of course, but when the trailer is about to be broke down and needs to be condemned, I'm thinking that's where they were living. It was pretty ugly. You have to have an actual documentary on it. I think they do now. They do. My husband's laughed at me for being scared. Hey, G is in the house. G.
G's been in the house. Yeah, she got up for water.
G is in the house. She got what? It's on Netflix.
And a bear ate it. Yo.
Yeah. G, it's so good to see you.
I think I gotta watch this now.
I'm so glad to see her.
I had no interest before.
It is a funny movie. I mean, and he narrates it along the way. He's funny as heck. Question: if New Hampshire is having a Democrat primary, why is Biden not on it? Hey, Trudy, I don't think they are they?
That's not the state that was Illinois.
I don't think they are. New Hampshire.
Illinois said take Biden off the ballot, the GOP over there. So I don't know what's going on in New Hampshire.
On Tuesday. I don't. Are they going to? I was just asking that question, Trudy.
I'll watch it this weekend.
The debate is off. I guess the primary is still in play. I guess if people show up. been seeing coverage of the ice storm there. We get that kind of weather. Prayers for you all. Oh, it's awful. Nope, New Hampshire. Nope. I'm trying to follow you. Hey, Laura says the movie isn't the actual story of what happened, but it was funny. Documentary fills in the holes.
What's the name of the documentary? Cocaine Bear? No, get out of here. I gotta watch everything. I can't just watch the movie and know that there's a whole nother side out there.
Always.
It is the same name. Get out of here. Yo, I'm watching. This is my weekend. This is what I'm doing this weekend. This is what I'm doing. I promise you. Book report on Monday.
Watching the movies? All right, listen, since our Laura from Texas jumped in here, I want to throw this out here because we need to continue to hold up, pray for, give kudos to what's going on in Texas, y'all. The showdown in Texas with attorney Ken Paxton.
It's kind of like the Alamo.
Y'all, this is really interesting, but here's the good news. My understanding is, and I think I just caught this morning, is now there are a number of other states. Tennessee is one. Is it Mississippi another? I'm not sure, but if I can find it real quick this morning. But my understanding is there's a number of other states now that are sending all kinds of resources down to Texas on the border to help fight those motors.
Good. What state is it?
And the feds are really, I mean, they're really working to try to, poo-poo Abbott down there.
Yeah, they could suck. But which state is helping? Which governor? That's what I want.
Well, Tennessee is the one that I just heard.
Okay. All right. That's Marsha Blackburn. Uh-huh.
Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, because she'd be right on the front.
100. She's on top of them with the missing kids that have gone into the, came through the border. It went from 85 to over 100,000 missing kids. Look at it. Mm-hmm. And she's up for the Epstein. Marsha's always pushing the Epstein client list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, who's on it? Was she on it?
Stop.
No, I was just kind of curious if all of a sudden.
Honestly, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me.
And she took the list and she went, "Somebody better back the F up. I'm never over there."
Dick Durbin had a meltdown that day, boy. I tell you.
Hold on just a minute, Michelle. Michelle, hey, ladies, if you could put my sister-in-law Maria on your prayer list. She's coming to my house. Do we put her on the list because she's coming to your house, Michelle?
No,
sick?
She's coming from hospice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be funny.
No, but we got you covered. We're praying for you and your sister-in-law.
Michelle, I got you. Oh my gosh. Hold on just a minute. I just had to do that. Michelle, I'm so sorry.
Did you see Kathy? I'm sorry, I don't mean to change the subject, but Candy came in. She was like, Kathy Griffin looks like Macaulay Culkin, anorexic.
A freeze-dried.
Yeah, freeze-dried version.
Macaulay Culkin. That was hilarious.
Yes.
That really was hilarious,
that's what happens when they run out of the juice. Ain't no more watermelon high for these fuckers. Donna, she has cancer, she said. So now everybody got to feel bad for her, not me.
Who, Kathy?
Yeah, karma's a bitch.
Listen, she is a cancer. I'm just saying.
She certainly was with that head. She certainly was with that head.
I don't feel bad for her at all. Yeah, she got... Well, it's the effing she gets for the effing she gave.
Melinda gonna be a grandma. Whoop, 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 whoop. God bless for that. Yeah.
Totally didn't hear you, Des. You totally cut out.
Well, Melinda gonna be a grandma. We're hoping everything gonna be okay. Daughter number 3 is due next weekend. She's driving to Tennessee.
Our very own Christine, I love the 2 schnauzers. She's a new grandmother too.
Yay! We love baby announcements.
Oh man, it's a grand thing.
That's what we got to start spreading the word too. It's very positive and love. Like you spread love when you tell people about babies being born, because they are God's greatest gift. So anybody who knows anybody who had a baby, come in here and share.
Listen, and that's the reason we're then called grandmothers. because it's grand, y'all. It's grand. You think you can't love your children anymore when you love them so hard and deep, and then God gives you a grand.
And Donna comes in, grandmas are the best, not the grandbabies. I can't, Donna. Keeping it real. Keeping it real right here. Keeping it real.
Oh my goodness. Christine, you should see him. She said, I did see your picture of the hospital with your
grandma's
daughter.
it's the best.
So
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
And Cohen's getting a brother. Everybody, listen, we need more babies. We need more babies, more babies, more babies.
Yes.
Listen, and that's what Elon Musk said. Y'all Americans, you need to get out there and be having more babies because pretty soon you're not going to recognize your country anymore. That's all. You need to have more babies. So we were just talking about the showdown there in Texas. So Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton issues a scorching response to the Department of Homeland Security's cease and desist order in Texas. You see that? Mayorkas, and all his infinite failures.
Oh, hell.
All his infinite failures. I mean, he's a cue ball walking around with eyeballs. He has no brains. He has no sense of pride, or he has no sense of, patriotism. And now he's telling Attorney General out there, Ken Paxton, you better stop. You better stop with this enhanced border security down there at Eagles Pass, Shelby Park. Anybody know about that?
Yo.
Listen, I love it because I think Ken Paxton, and after AG Ken Paxton had himself set on fire, so to speak, with Republicans and Democrats alike when they just went after him recently. You remember in Texas, the whole legislature down there went after him.
Tammy needs a helmet. Life ain't fair.
Life ain't fair. Get a helmet. That's right. Gee, come back soon, girl.
Listen, did you see the Hunter High School Jill Biden thing?
In Utah? Des, do you mean her visit to Utah?
Did you not crack up? Like, this is why I say you gotta laugh at it, guys. You gotta just watch it, and then, because we know what's up. We know the real deal here, yo. So you gotta be like...
Yeah, y'all, and here it is. Out in Utah, the first lady, the first fraud lady, was invited out to Hunter High School. She was invited out to Hunter High School to speak to the kids and, the young women who are aspiring to do and be something in their life. And in she walks, and she starts shaking hands with these people, and then they get her up to talk, and right behind her is this awesome, huge banner, and what does it say?
Hunter High, baby, Hunter High. This is great because it's on the heels of what she said, the way everybody talks about Hunter and his drug problem. I'm very proud of my son, and he's had his struggles, but he's doing so much better now.
Yeah, because instead of doing a whole 8-ball at a sitting, he can do half now. He's doing so well.
Even the podium, the days when she was, not days, it was the table, but the podium, it said Hunter High.
There it is. Yeah, she's helping to inspire to make new babysitting home wreckers. That's what she went to do. Talk to all the girls about how they can go home wreck and get themselves a husband too.
Yeah. White House Senior Living, Tammy. I shared that in the Telegram if you guys want to rewatch a funny hysterical commercial that's actually on TV. Thank you, DJT.
Tell us what you mean, Dad.
White House Senior Living, y'all. That's where I'm going when I retire or fraud the nation for 50 frickin' years.
You're right, Jen. This is the fun part of the movie, right?
100%.
Listen, that thing is going to age so well. That photo of her is going to age so well. Hunter High, and there she is. I mean, I just like to know who arranged that. Who arranged that?
Well, she has a PR press person too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, 100%.
Who arranged that?
I would actually call her PR person or her little assistant. I would call them, what do you call that? A stage manager.
I was just going to say, I'd call it stupid.
She's a stage manager. Jill, you got to move to the left. X marks the spot, Jill. Right there at the podium. It says Hunter's High.
Yep, Hunter's High. I love it. Hey, Tammy says, let's make a bet on the VP up here. So, listen, how about this?
Okay.
We'll have to come back. We got to start like a football pool, y'all, as we get closer, to him announcing who's going to be the VP pick.
Okay.
We have to do a football pool board. We'll get it put together, and we'll figure out who.
All right, but we got to do it like roulette because we got to make it fun. We got to cover the board. We got to do 50-50, male, female.
Yes.
We got to have tiers for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Listen,
liking this.
It's not going to be a DEI operation.
Definitely not a DEI operation, but I am liking, and I've told you, my 3 females.
Okay, your 3 females are
Sarah, Christy, and Carrie.
Christy and Carrie. Yeah. See, I would take any one of those in a heartbeat. And a lot of folks are saying Tucker is like right up there.
Don Jr. put it out there. But honestly, guys, I'm telling you, I see through shit like this. This is what they do just to get everybody. And it's all over every podcast talking about Don Jr. said, Don Jr. said.
Yeah. Look
Dude,
over there. Look over
thank
there.
you.
Look over there. Yes.
So as much as I would not be, I wouldn't be anti. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a more realist, pragmatist. Like, I don't think so. Just telling you how I feel.
Trying to pay attention.
I like Tim Scott. I like Ben Carson. And I like Lee Zeldin for my boy side.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is, y'all.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to go back real quick to Texas.
Jim Jordan. I didn't even think about Jim Jordan.
Amen, amen, amen. Wait, what's up with Jim Jordan?
I didn't even think about him. Why do I forget about them sometimes?
What, being vice president?
Yeah. I mean, he's...
say no to that.
Yeah. Ooh.
But I think it could be bad optics.
Oh, no, Pat. You're
all of
going
a
to
sudden-
see. You'll
listen,
find out.
Because it's going to be a bad optics thing if it's Jim Jordan, only because everywhere they go...
Everybody hates
everywhere
him. He's so mad.
No, I don't think... Well, I don't think MAGA people hate him as much, but I think everywhere he goes... He's going to have to carry his own box to stand on because he's going to come.
Stop! Why do you got to pick on short people? Did you see Danny DeVito? Amelia was talking to me. Amelia watched the Emmys, guys. I didn't know. I should have blocked the channel. Sorry. I didn't realize. But she watched some of the Emmys. I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, the Emmys. What? I watched them. Flip the table moment, I tell you, in my kitchen, but it's okay. Listen. But she told me, she goes, did you see Danny DeVito? I didn't realize Danny DeVito was that short. And I'm like, well, yeah, you don't remember in Cheers that there were 3 steps. So when he walked in, he'd always stop there. And then, he'd walk down the steps, but he'd had his lines at the top, so he wasn't so short.
The ramp.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And she was like, yeah, but he must have got shorter. And I started laughing because I was just on the phone with my other friends. And, Gary and Susan, my Gary and Susan over here. And Gary's much shorter than me, and like they're saying like, no, he's a salesman on the phone. So his daughter chimes in. She's like, no, my dad's like 5'10". I'm like, yeah, who's he telling that to? On the phone? People he's
yeah.
to on the phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, listen, it is fun how you can be with someone on the phone and then when you meet them, they go, I've had it said to me, oh, Kim, you're so petite. It's like, what'd you think? What'd you think?
Yeah, it was like, who's he telling that? Yes, just watch an episode of Taxi. He's really, really short. True enough. The doorknob is right here and his head's right here.
Well, and he wears shoes that are like this big too. He wears them big old shoes.
Platforms.
So when he takes them off,
Yes.
He does lose about 6 inches.
Yes.
And Laura says, I was surprised by Kim's height.
All right.
That's what I mean. I've had people say that when they meet me in person. Oh, Kim, I don't know why. I just pictured you as being just the big things come in small packages. That's all I can tell you.
Yo, I seen a picture of Laura Loomer as a man. Before, I guess Laura Loomer's a tranny. Did you hear this?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Not Laura Loomer.
Yeah. Remember I said, oh, she's very close with Roger Stone and all that shit? Yeah. I'm telling you. Keto's 5'10". Yeah, not on the phone in real life. No, let me stop.
5'10". Wow, see, that's a tall lady. And Laura says, Kim, you come across as 10 feet tall and bulletproof. That's it. Listen, I'm all about, I'm just all about big things come in small packages.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. But listen, we got to get back to Laura Loomer. How do I know that?
Yeah, we've seen a picture of Jack Posobiec and Laura Loomer, and it was like one of those spirit cooking kind of party pictures. Yeah.
With Jack? Because he's not into that.
Oh, yeah. I told you about his scrubbing of his Twitter a long time ago.
Jared, he's not a Satan worshiper.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Next. All right. Okay, let's talk about how don't get me going there. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna behave. I don't want to start. It's Friday. I'm trying to have a fun day. Let me see. Oh, I shared a tweet this morning into the telegrams, right? Oh my God, Steve-O. I shared a video of Steve-O. You know the comedian, the guy who did the jack off thing or jerk off show, whatever it was called? Is that the show Steve-O did? Jack off, jerk off, whatever?
You got me.
Somebody answer in the comments.
I wouldn't have watched the show called that.
I know, I'm telling you, don't. Listen, that's why I watch a lot of shit. I can pay attention.
You see how she is, y'all?
I'm telling you, Jack Posobiec, we think, but he's one of those people, I think that might have, okay, I got caught, now I got to do the right thing, because, whatever. But there's a whole, network. Jackass, thank you, Kimmy. Jackass, that's Steve-O. Steve-O put out a video trying to explain why he covered up the tattoo of him raping a baby on his arm. Yeah. And you got to listen to it because it's such a bullshit excuse. It's not even funny.
Well, listen, I saw somebody talking about putting a tattoo on his arm because he as a young man, he never wanted to have babies. So he and his girl were going to have a tattoo that said no babies. They were going to tattoo a baby with a red circle and a line through it. And then he said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm really wanting to make a statement. So he had a picture of a man doing a baby, and then, but that wasn't Jack.
No, that's a different post.
Like Tanya says, he was in a relationship with Kat Von D, who is an ex-witch Christian. Who, Jack Poso was? Jack Poso was involved with Kat Von D?
Telling you.
Well, let me tell you, Kat Von D has announced that she's come to Jesus.
Now.
And there you go. I tell you, the spot didn't change.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. You don't put that tattoo like that on your arm and think that's okay. And you're never going to tell me he's reformed. He might be completely different person. It might be an actor. I don't know. Could be a clone. What do I know? But yeah, no. Steve-O is not a guy. Let me ever run into this guy in the street. How about that?
We know evil is the absence of God.
Yes. Did you catch that video?
I sure did.
I loved it.
And so simply put.
Yep.
Evil is an absence of God.
So let me ask you, do you think evil exists?
I think evil can be measured.
I think not.
I think evil can be measured when God's not on top of that.
Well, I see that's the whole thing. God, I love that video. Have you guys seen this video this morning?
Yeah, see it over there, y'all. See it.
It's in our Telegram group, Kim's Telegram group. It's got the gentleman with the beard. Good-looking guy.
Would you like me to play it?
Yeah, we can play it if you want.
I can play it real quick because it's a good one.
Well, before you do that, remember the other week, was it earlier this week or last week, when I said in Telegram that he wasn't playing when he created a digital army? Do you remember me saying that? In regards to the old Lieutenant General fake fucking Flynn?
Oh, I remember you saying something like that.
Okay,
yes.
Well, this morning I wake up and I see that dude posted on Twitter, Ariel. He said, Michael Flynn digital soldiers was creating a protective layer around himself. And I'm like, homeboy, what did you eavesdrop in me and my friend's conversation?
You know they are, Des. That's where all the good things come from.
I'm telling you.
Sometimes I feel like that. We're over here talking and coming up with stuff, and then next thing you know, somebody else is putting it on their podcast.
Yeah, and it goes into a deep thread, and he's naming people, and he's ousting a lot of bodies. Okay? And you got to just read this yourself. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Laura Logan, Liz Crokin, Katie Passy, who's Real Defender 45. I don't know her. Don't follow her. Could care less. Bishop Larry Gators, Phil Godlewski. They're all been named. Even Andrew Breitbart, which I was like, whoa. Steve Bannon and Mike Flynn. They're all named. But here's facts that blow us.
Who's naming them?
This
Who is it that's naming them?
Ariel on Twitter, I told you.
But who's Ariel?
He's probably, honestly, I think he is a digital soldier for Lynn Wood because he's pro Lynn Wood.
There you go.
Yeah. And I'm like, I know, like I told you about my whole theory with Lynn Wood. So, but we have to ride it out, right? We got to ride out the storm to get to the end.
Well,
So,
listen, y'all, and here we are, talk about storm, Firestorm Friday. Listen, I want to share this with you. And this might blow your mind.
he calls him a Zionist.
It kind of did me. I'm going to throw it. I'm switching gears just a little bit. Have y'all think about something for the weekend. Do y'all remember the wonderful painter
Malik.
Bob Ross?
Yeah, did you see that? Yo, I don't even know how I feel about that. My dead ass.
Y'all remember the wonderful, happy little painter Bob Ross?
This is just a pleasant mistake.
The worst and longest ride we've been on. I'm done. Realtor girl, we're tired over here. So let's talk about Bob Ross for a minute, y'all, because I gotta tell you, I watched so many Bob Ross painting shows. Learning to paint.
We all watch Bob Ross paint.
Oh yeah.
Especially if you're 35 or above. You damn sure seen this man with the fro watching
You
painting.
watched him, you've seen him, you've done. And listen, so here's the interesting thing. Get a load of this. I want to play this for you because our very own G, who jumps in and pulls the pin and, tosses it in and then leaves. We're going to play this because I thought this was really interesting. Hold on just a minute. Let me cue it up. Here we go.
Bob Ross is the sweet, innocent artist that he is. But what if there was a dark side to him? Well, you'll see. There's a theory that the landscapes and the paintings that Bob paints are actually locations where he hid bodies of his victims. You might think that it's a stretch, but amongst his paintings, there's one, Happy Little Accidents, that apart from the ominous title, actually matches up to a real-life location in which 5 dead women were found.
Now that's freaky.
The tree, and it doesn't stop there, as there have been other paintings such as Betrayal and Grief that match up to real life places where victims have been found. So is Bob Ross actually the sweet and gentle artist, or Bob Ross more sinister? Bob Ross is the sweet and
Yo, what do you think of that?
All I could say is just like people defend Flynn, they will walk to a lake of fire defending him. The people on Twitter were doing the same for Bob Ross. Not Bob Ross, Tating, so, I was like, yo.
Hey, Jen, go get us some more popcorn, girl. Make it cheesy this time.
Right.
Yo, I saw that.
Christine said he always gave her the creeps. He weirded her out. And I gotta say, there was some kind of vibe there, but I don't know. What do I know? Mr. Rogers too, though. But I grew up watching him too. And then I found out he was related to Tom Hanks, and I was like, yo, I'm done with Mr. Rogers. He's same family.
Yeah. And Laura, I love it. She says she's at the point where she thinks, anybody on media is not what they seem anymore. Because, and it almost feels that way because, hey, if you're going to get a big check to get on the big screen, you're going to do what you're told.
Laura said both Mr. Rogers and Bob Ross freaked me out. That's what you call God-given discernment. I'm sorry. But we have it. Some of us choose to ignore it. But most of us do have
He's
it.
from He's from Carrollstown and dying off. I think he's already dead, Bob Ross. I think isn't he? He's already dead. But listen, so here we are, y'all. It's 7:51. Thank you for jumping in and having coffee with me. I'd like to give away a couple of things, that I tried to give away yesterday.
Hoopa said I would have learned to paint if he wasn't so freaking ugly.
Hey, Hooper, you remember, I don't know if you remember, because you were a few years younger, but, my first true love boyfriend in high school, he had hair like Bob Ross. He had hair like that. And then we cut it real short, and it was really kind of funny. But anyway, Bob Ross wasn't a good-looking man, but certainly he could paint like there was no tomorrow, and I always loved it. That's for sure. Sure. Hey, let's give away something, Des. Can you come up with a question today? Okay, I'm going to come up with one. If you were here with us earlier, and you remember us talking about the state of Illinois, in the fall, they are preparing to begin screening students in Illinois for mental health. I don't know. Any idea what the Illinois House bill was? I'm going to give away a cup. Okay?
15-minute review, mental health review, high school student mental health review. That's what we got.
It's
HB 177.
Bill.
Candy said HB 177.
Illinois House Bill number.
177.
That's not it, realtor girl.
Damn.
That's not it. That's not it.
Number
You might not have seen
17.
it earlier. I put it out there.
Oh, Hoopa said 275.
That's not it.
Kimmy said 2595.
309.
257. She said Hoopa. She corrected herself.
That's not it.
Oh my God, Laura.
Not Illinois.
What's the phone number?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's not it. Hey, Laura, 8675309. Okay.
Wow.
No. But you're getting close. Not really. It's Illinois House Bill. I'm going to tell you, it starts with a 4.
4194.
Maybe that was too hard.
I got a question. Okay?
Wait, Hooper got it? Did Hooper get it?
Oh, where is it?
That's not it. That's not it.
Okay. Who was paid $100,000 before he became the National Security Advisor by a patent company of Israel Cyber Intelligence, the NSO group, which owns the Pegasus software? You know the Pegasus software that they use to spy on us Americans? Right?
But we didn't talk about this yet.
Oh, yes, we did. Mike Flynn.
Oh, Mike Flynn.
Mike Flynn.
Oh, okay, him.
Yep. I'm telling you. He's been dirty. He's been dirty. It's Mike Flynn 2.0 that we're looking at, That's robbing everybody.
Let me go back because I gotta get a winner here. So we'll go back. Illinois.
Okay.
In the fall. They're getting ready to do it. To how many kids?
Well, you want the grades?
From seventh through 12th grade.
Yeah.
The
So
estimated
about how
number
many
of
kids would that
students.
be? Oh.
Realtor girl says 1 million. No.
Nah, I say like,
Low.
I don't know, 125,000.
There it is, Lynn's. It's 2 million.
2 million, mink,
And
yeah.
just so you know, y'all,
That's a lot of kids.
Illinois House Bill 4343. It's
Yeah.
the Illinois House Bill 4343. So y'all were close.
Yeah.
Lynn's, I've got that. Lynn's, do you want a cup? I think I already gave you a cup. Maybe I can send you something different. I said maybe I can send you a lamp or something. So you see something in my office you want? Hey, I'll send it to you. What do you? Hey, Skeet says, "Damn, y'all. Why don't you ask us what's 2 plus 2?" Skeet. I got a sticker. I can send you. I got a few. I'll see what I can send you over there, Lynn. Definitely, you're a winner today. We'll get you something sent. Anybody else have a hot topic that we can put out there this morning? Hold on just a minute. I got you, Lynn. or if anyone has a prayer need this morning, if anybody's got, a heavy that you're carrying and you're interested in sharing it with us, we got some prayer warriors in the house to lift you up. We'd like to do that. That's scary. These kids are going to be deciding our future. Holy cow. You know what?
Yep.
Thank you for saying that. Listen, all I can say is I hope the entire United States of America knows whatever Illinois does, we don't do anywhere else. Because Illinois is an absolute train wreck of a state, and the authorities that are in place over there trying to tell the rest of the country, the state of Illinois, what's good and what's not for them. Shame on them people. Hey, Laura says, hey, just an update. My son's state of mind is improving and he is talking to us more.
That's a beautiful thing.
Laura, that is a beautiful thing. I don't know about your son. I don't think you've shared a whole lot, but he's not the one that's out in the real estate realm. But is he a kid, Laura, that likes to, hands-on? Is he just a hands-on creative, let's do with my hands kind of thing? Because I really do feel like sometimes those are the best creators. They're so creative. Hey, y'all got to run and make my fur babies. Got to take my fur babies out. Tammy, thanks for joining us today, hon.
Mm-hmm.
Wishing you a great day. Man. Oh, Kimmy, you're right. And New York and California and Massachusetts. Yeah, we look to those states for absolute great examples of what not to do. And remember, everybody, you all need to remember as we go along on the daily, remember these same authorities are the same authorities that told us all when COVID was upon us, they put all these draconian measures on us and had absolutely zero data, zero history to draw from when they put us all in these lockdowns and other bullshit. So, I don't even want to look to authorities anymore for anything, actually.
I don't want to go to a doctor. You know why I don't want to go to a doctor? I don't want to be a customer. I'd rather be a patient.
There you go. And anymore, like I do. That's what happens. If you just want to get on the dole over at Big Pharma, you just got to get yourself down to the doctor. And that's, again, I'm just going back to this whole thing with the state of Illinois. They're going to mandate, not just suggest if the parents suggest.
Yeah.
They're going to mandate. And in 15 minutes, with a one-on-one with a trained counselor, in 15 minutes, that counselor's going to be able to determine if your student, your son, your daughter, is a head case and needs medication. In 15 minutes. I'm thinking a parent might know a little bit more than these yahoos. And what I want to say is let's do the math. 2 million students times 15 minutes. I don't know what that comes to. Okay, do that math. Then let's figure out how many more counselors and social workers they need to hire, because Illinois is already bankrupt, right? Illinois, aren't they already bankrupt?
So, for those of you looking for an objective view on things, check out this gentleman named Everett Stern on Twitter. Everett Stern is an HSBC whistleblower. He's also a former U.S. candidate. From which state, I don't know. I got to look into. He's actually from Florida, maybe. Right? He's been sued by General Michael Flynn twice.
Oh.
So if you just want to, look for an objective point of view, I think someone who's got legal battles with Flynn is someone to follow, because you never know which drops you're going to get.
Roll the camera footage y'all, I just want to say, hold on just a minute. Rick Grinnell just posted on Twitter. Hold on, it just dropped. Let me check it real quick, because he's talking about pulling camera footage from I'm sure some election. Hold on, let me find him. Rick
Yo, this
Grinnell,
is
we love him.
hysterical.
Let me find him. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Come on, Rick. Show me what you got. Rick Grinnell. What are you looking at? What are you
A
looking at? That's so
picture of
funny.
Mike Flynn wearing a t-shirt that says traitor. And it's funny to me. I'm sorry.
Well, you know what, Des? It's really kind of like, you know, I because I haven't, you know, the jury's still out for me on Mike Flynn, but
I know, but you know, this is why I told you. This year is the year where it gets exposed, where everybody's going to find out about Flynn this year. Because, like, there's a poll out there on Twitter, literally 74% of the people, how many people took it? Over 1,500? 74% of those 1,500 think Flynn's a traitor. I'm not alone in this.
Well, listen, you're not alone, but here's my point with you, is that there are so many people out there who have followed all of the garbage that has been put out there in mainstream media about Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what you tell them, no matter what you say to them, no matter how you could convince them, they will never be convinced that Donald Trump is a good man.
I know.
So, see?
It's the same thing I'm seeing with Flynn.
Jury's still out. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm referring to. So, jury's still out. And like I told you, if we get the final countdown comes down to, holy smokes, we're stringing him up, I'll look at you and I'll go, you told us, Des. You told us.
I know, but yeah, you have to ask him about, like, Haiti. You have to ask him about certain things, and they don't answer. I've tagged him how many times, asking him about his relationship with Michael Aquino, who there's no ever anything he says bad about Michael Aquino. And I know what I know about Michael Aquino, and ain't no bullshit about that.
Well, interesting. I want to know at what point do we learn it? At what point? I mean, because I got to believe by now, Donald Trump has vetted Mike Flynn 10 ways from Sunday. And he has said, we're going to make a place for him in our administration. Maggie, good morning.
Yeah.
And she says, hey, did you see Jamie Dimon over there, the CEO of JP Morgan? Yeah. He's all of a sudden on the Trump train. Yeah, he's on the Trump train all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah, he candy flipped right in.
He's going to need a friend. He's covering his butt right now, I think.
Yeah, ask Hillary and Bill about Haiti. And guess who was in charge of Haiti while Hillary was taking all those villages of kids? General Michael piece of shit Flynn. You're not denying that. You cannot shake that tree. That nut is right there stuck.
Well, yeah, but he's not a kid diddler.
He's a Jesuit.
You know,
He's
sorry,
not a kid
I just
diddler.
giggle because he's not a kid diddler, right? I don't know, y'all.
But I just told you about Laura Loomer. You didn't even have any idea about the suspicions with Laura Loomer having a sausage?
Well, you know, I know Laura Loomer is kind of peculiar looking, and I he's one of a kind, and I can't really say in all of the things that I've seen of her on.
Yo,
kind of been
Donna put
from
it
here
right
down,
there.
So I haven't seen any swinging sausage or anything like that to make a determination.
I hear you, woman. Donna said, I'm wrong, but I'm happy to admit, but a bad man doesn't do 33. Let me show it to you, everybody. 33 Great Awakening every event. 33. Really, you don't say. 33, huh, Flynn? Yeah. Kimmy goes, yeah, key number 33.
Oh, sorry about that. We're just giggling through it now. It's Friday.
But seriously, check out Everett Stern, because Mike Flynn is trying to fucking sue him. And if you really need an objective kind of point of view, you need to, get on the other side of the fence there and look at it. And use your own discernment and pray on it. And
Everett Stern, like S-T-E-R-N or
S-T-E-R-N, yes. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out, and then of course on our next get together, we can talk a little bit more about Mike Flynn. But hey, isn't it funny? We're talking about Mike Flynn.
Yeah, we talk about everybody. There's no safe person here.
That's right. Nobody is safe. Well, listen. Let me check, Mike. Let me check real quick over
Oh,
here on.
Ronan said, unlike Big Mike, Loomer tucks.
What are you tucking?
Dude, do I need to know? No, I don't need to know.
Just say, where
But
do you
now
tuck
it makes sense why they sell that Loomy stuff.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
I'm sorry too. And on that note, but hey, here's the good thing about Loomy. Also, it doesn't have aluminum.
Yeah, sorry, we're digressing. We're digressing over here in a big way.
God's Redeemer says, I agree
quick,
with you
'cause we gotta
about
talk-
Flynn. I've met him in person and asked him about Mike Gill. And he told me he didn't know Mike, but it didn't look to me, he didn't look me in the eyes or face. He had his head down and walked away.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you guys, like, don't be so naive.
Interesting.
Pay attention. Pay attention. Homeboy saying, give me everything. Get in your pocket. Stick. I want lint. You got lint in there? What? Give me that. There's more pennies. Come on. You got more. You got more you can give me. Done.
Well, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how it comes out, how it shakes out. And like I said, I'm still believing after all this time, either Trump knows something,
Yes.
he has something,
Yes.
or he's going with the idea of I'm going to keep my friends close and my enemies close.
When
that's
will we know is what we need to know. Seriously. But
Man.
just
Oh,
take
good
it all in. Do like I do. Take it all in. And then see, and then you're like, whoa, hey,
have to.
come on. If
We have to take it all in because none of us know anything over here. We're just
Exactly.
it's just our opinion, our point of view over here at the Coffee Talk. None of us come with any expertise on
well, we already knew that. Flynn,
We're just talking about
Trump isn't the greatest
All
at
right,
vetting his people, so because they're snakes
Have a good
in
day.
the grass. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got Obama ousted him, this, that, and the third, presented him like on a silver platter, as I said, and then we find out. And it took how many years to find out?
Hey, and Donna just says, "Hey, Trump told us we're going to be shocked. Maybe he's going to keep his enemy close, and then he's going to let everybody know about it." I don't
Well,
know.
that's why I say when, just like what he said, Don Jr. said, "Oh, my dad should consider Tucker as the VP. I definitely would like that." Well, that's great. That's your opinion. That's not what your father's going to do, though. Thank you. Thank you
And
for
that's
letting
a really
everybody
great
go off on a
distraction.
tangent because they just wrap their heads around the first sparkly thing because we can't help it. They all look so nice.
That's crazy.
It's
Hey,
manipulation. You guys got to read this book. I told you about it. Sheep No More. If you don't want to be a sheep, if you don't want to be perpetrated, if you don't want a predator to target you, read the book. It will open your mind to things that you're like, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, no, I'm not playing these games no more. And I'm not playing these games no more.
What book?
Sheep No More by Jonathan T. Gilliam.
Oh, sheep.
Sheep.
Sheep no more.
Yeah, sheep. Ah.
Yeah. I got it, Des.
Yep.
Sheep no more. I'm gonna go see if that's at my local library because I don't want to buy that.
That's why I'm ready. Hooper, I am so, because the more souped up and the pedestal they get put up on, the fall from grace is that much more satisfaction for me.
Yeah.
I'm just
Listen,
sitting by the
I
river,
just,
her homegirl sitting by the
and
river.
I feel that way about a number of folks too. And I just have to stand back and I just have to take a deep breath. And Trump said we're going to be shocked. So I guess I'm ready to be shocked. I say, bring it.
Yes,
Bring
Laura,
it.
Big Mike is definitely going to be slipped in there. I heard it's going to be like after Super Tuesday when the DNC goes and does their little la 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 la. They're going to be bring out Big Mike. Bring out Big Mike.
Hey, he's asking how many inches the ladies are getting unless. Oda, come on, man, do better. Do better. That's
Yeah,
problem
Ronan
you've been
got
having.
funny
Part
personality.
of it, Oda.
He said, stop talking about who Trump's going to pick for his VP. We all know it's going to be Obama.
We're dragging the line over here, y'all.
Yep.
Come on. Hey, when they realize that Trump isn't going away, they will bring out Big Mike.
Mike.
Dragging the line. You know, you did one of those jumped in and didn't know things. Come on. Here we
Look
go.
at this.
Dragging the line over
Yes,
Friday.
Charles Flynn, we've talked about this. Charles Flynn was linked to the Maui fires, right? And God's Redeemed also said that Flynn's son received a promotion shortly after January 6th. He and General Miley, that other loser Mark, refused the National Guard that Trump requested. So I'm telling you, there's a whole lot of sus around this guy and his family.
Well, let me ask you this. I want to ask you this. Is it true, and only because, I don't know exactly how it will all work, but at what point, can they bring in Big Mike, like, at the convention?
They might make the grandiose presente there. Yeah.
Because, I thought there
I'm
has to
thinking
be
it's going to be. That's what I'm thinking too.
Cutoff deadline
Is that day.
It's that day?
Yeah, that's when they do the convention and they announce who's the candidate on the ticket. That's why I think they're waiting till that day. Some said after Super Tuesday, which is coming up, which I don't think it's going to be that soon. It's too soon. First off, freaking Hunter Biden, they re-subpoenaed the loser, and he's not going in front of the freaking deposition until the 28th of February. The 28th of February. You don't think you could have bumped some other bullshit hearing to get his ass in front of you first? Just saying. Just one American asking questions.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, Laura, I like that. She says Kash Patel for VP. Now, see, I think if I heard that, I'd be shocked, but I wouldn't be discouraged. We got to make a board. We're going to have to make a board because
there's a lot of names to pick from.
At what point will Trump announce a VP before the RNC, convention? Do you think?
I like Matt Whitaker. I forgot about Matt Whitaker. Someone said, Matt Ronan said, what about Matt Whitaker for VP? Or I also heard yesterday, John Ratcliffe. Now, we got to look at the names. We got to look at the losers that didn't flip and say, I'm going to be state's evidence. I'm nervous now. I don't want to have a case against me, so I'm going to testify against Trump. We got to watch those ones. And Giuliani is on the list. Hey, Kim, I hold no bars. There is no quarter given in my realm. If it be Rudy Giuliani, you hang him by his toes. I could care. That's my loyalty. My loyalty is to righteous, and that's it.
I get it. And listen, and I respect that. I absolutely do. And I'm your girl over here who's got to look at everything with big binoculars so I can see a big picture. And until I know absolute is absolute, I can't be absolutely sure.
Exactly.
Hey, and Laura says, I don't think Trump will announce until the last minute. He doesn't want them breaking them down. Well, and that's why I was wondering, will he wait till the very last? And I want to say, so here we are, y'all. We have Super Tuesday coming up.
He's going to have everybody talking so much. That's why Trump started it with the Tucker thing. Now everybody's going to start talking. They can't help it. The lips are slapping. Yo, who's it going to be?
What about Tucker? What about Tucker as the press secretary? Somebody mentioned it here. That's very interesting.
Communication is his thing. Media is his thing. That's perfectly suited position for him.
I agree. And you know who's going to hate it? Fox.
Oh, they could suck it. I would love to see him at the podium and be like, yeah, you shut up. I'll take your question. As a matter of fact, CNN, you guys have been reformed. What's your question?
Every day. And what would Fox do? We're not going to show the press secretary. We're not going to say his name. Yes, Maggie, you're right.
Josh Hawley's a good one, too.
You're right.
Josh Hawley. I like him. He looks real good in a pair of jeans and boots, just saying. Some side of me said that.
Judge Janine for Attorney General.
I would support that, too. I would support that, too. But the whole fact that whatever happened between her and Fox and then she still stood, like, I'm like of the Emerald Robinson fan base where they go, I'm out. See you later.
Yeah, that's right. It's been real.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I can work jeans and
Really
boots. I
feel
know
that
who,
way.
but Josh Hawley, bro. Just saying.
Yeah. Well, I think because a lot of our OGs, we're down to our OGs now, and y'all, thanks for hanging out with us. I gotta give away something else. Let me give away something else real quick. Hold on, because I don't want the day to end here. How about this? I'll give let's see, hold on.
All right, these are domestic prizes only. Sorry to bust your bubbles to the international fans that we have. We love you much, though. Thanks for joining us.
And thank you, Des. Thank you, Des, for saying that.
The disclaimer, I got you.
Yeah, it can get expensive trying to send it out. I did that one time.
Kid
That
Rock
was
for
not
VP.
good.
Kid Rock?
Yeah,
Yo, Maggie would like that
you
one.
send out a $10 item for $50. Okay, how about...
Here's the question.
Here's the question. You got a question? Can you throw one out?
No, you got
Let's
it.
see. I got to make them up as I go.
Uh,
Okay, how about this one? We talked earlier about...
I got a question.
Do it.
The border bill that passed yesterday. Everybody pay attention, right? Everybody pay attention. There was a border bill that went through talking about, are we going to close the border? Are we going to fund the border? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? How many Republicans stood strong and said, we don't like the clauses? Come on. I want the no number, not the yes number, because the yes number had, how many Democrats voted with it?
Maggie said 5.
Lori got it. 107. 17, y'all.
107 stood with it or against it?
107 Republicans said no, because you got to shut the border down, and they didn't shut the border down. Thank you. 107 losers sided with Democrats, who the House Speaker needs to see my boot and go where he's got to go to.
Well, Lori, congratulations. Lori, you're the winner. And Des, thanks for that. And listen, you know what? That's good. Lori, if you'd like me to send you a mug, I would love to send that to you. I think I have your address, but could you send it to me anyway? Either,
DM it, however.
Or put it right here. Yeah, well, the DM is one that,
Oh,
you
Maggie
may not
hasn't
even
seen the
want
new
it.
mugs yet from Joe.
Yeah. Joe made these. Tumblr King made them for us. It's the Kim's Coffee Talk Let's Talk mug. Of course, it's got your girl here.
Yep.
And it's so how about that? It's a nice mug and it's a big one. You can put a gallon in there. Yeah, Lori, if you would like that, I would love for you to have it, and I'll send it to you. We'll get it out there in the mail today. So
Congratulations, Lori. I love when people pay attention to everything.
Play some Burning Love. We're going to go out with this one on you, Des. We're going to play a little Elvis Burning Love today. Come on, y'all. Let's go out with it. Come on.
We got the
Thank
hunka
you,
hunka.
everybody. Have an awesome day. Feel my temperature rising. Come on, y'all. It's burning through my soul. Girl.
I gotta do a GoFundMe for my merch.
My brain is flailing, I don't know which way to go.
Come on. Woo, here we go.
Woo!
Like a sweet song of
Burning love.
I seen a picture of a little
Maggie,
boy
yes, it
wearing
is.
the
It's
white
fucking
jumpsuit.
perfectly.
He looks so cute. I was like, look at this Elvis.
How about it? Yeah, my hip is moving good, y'all. It's still healing, but it's healing good. I'm happy. I even did a little jogging on it. How about
Wow.
that?
On hard ground or in the tread?
Oh, in my yard,
Oh, okay, all right, good.
on the grass.
Grass, good,
Yeah.
soft ground. That's why I was like, wait a minute, on hard ground, you.
Yep. I'm on it. Come on, y'all. Light your morning fire. Have some coffee over here at the Coffee Talk. Woo! Thank you for joining us on Rumble today. I
What's
appreciate
going
all
on
y'all.
in Nevada? Who we got in Nevada in here? Nevada mainstream media is confusing the primary on February 6th with the caucus on February 8th. You cannot vote in both. Trump is not on one of the 7 primary ballots. No write-ins allowed.
In Nevada?
I'm just seeing. God's redeemed is telling me.
I
I
gotta
gotta
check
look
it.
into that. That's insane. We gotta share that out. Who do we know in Nevada? Not really too many people.
Nevada. I thought Nevada was like a slam dunk for us.
I mean, I'm nervous. I don't trust anything until it's done.
I know. Listen, the only way we're going to have a fair election is just like we saw the caucus in Iowa. That's really going to be it.
That's why
Anything
I was
else?
so happy they showed it to
And
people.
and listen, you got Kamala Harris. Here's what she says. We're going to win.
Yeah,
With
she could.
this
Yeah,
song-
they just know automatically. They got it. Don't matter who it is.
Yeah,
We're gonna
we're
win.
going to win. They all just endorsed Trump yesterday in Nevada. Hey, there it is, Lori. See, so maybe what you're reading, Des, I don't know what it's dated or time stamped or the article, but yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Nevada was just a slam dunk as far as Trump and his supporters go out there. That he would absolutely
We got
be
something
on the
on
ballot.
Breitbart. Breitbart got Nevada Republican Senate primary candidates take aim at absent front runner in debate. Okay, so he didn't show up to the debate. Whoa, homeboy looks rough. We gotta look into this. I gotta check this out, God's redeemed, because I'm like not feeling. I'm very pissed at that. That's not good news. We don't like to end on that. Change the
We
subject.
got stuff going on. And listen, I'm going to throw it out, Des, because, this is Friday. So Friday is the day that a lot of stuff will get thrown out there, hoping
Big
everybody
news.
will
Big
blow
news
through the
day.
weekend and miss it. Maggie, thanks for stopping in, girl. I hope you're doing good. Stay warm. But if you want, Des, and I know you're busy over there, but if you want to come out and do a Saturday coffee for, an hour or so.
I was thinking that.
And hit anything.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe we
If
could
you
do like
like him.
7:30, 8ish. We could start 7:30ish.
Sure.
That'd be better. And
Sure.
that way everybody could have the little lazy morning. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I get my eggs on.
Yep.
Well, I'm not getting it. Well, we got farm eggs, thank God.
Hey, amen. Say 7:30.
Yeah.
7:30, only because I've got to be out after that tomorrow.
Yeah, so 7:30, perfect.
7:30,
7:30.
we'll have a little coffee.
Yeah, cut it out by
It will
definite
pop
8:39.
off on
Bye.
whatever gets popped off today. Amen.
Mhm.
Well, listen, have a great day. Thanks, Des, for joining us. Thank you, everybody else. Remember, you're fantastic. And do not let anyone steal your joy today, no matter what. Thank you, Donna. Always good to have everybody here. Absolutely is. I'm wishing you a great day. Have a great weekend. If we don't see you on Saturday, have a great weekend. But we'll be back here on Monday.
That's
same
it.
Bat time, same bat channel. We're out.
Bye.
Thank you, Lori. Send me your address, lady.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so that was a nice little talk we had today. A lot of things we discussed. A lot of things you got to pay attention to, people. If you're not paying attention, you broke. Let me stop. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Tomorrow, yeah, it looks like we're going to be back tomorrow. Saturday, we'll do a quickie. Nothing wrong with that. Let me get this little 0 off my mouse. Whoops. Anyway, so I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Take care.